Hey, this is Duckland1 YouTube channel. Sunflowers. This one's just about ready for the harvest. A couple more days. Been on the internet researching when these things ripen, how you're supposed to separate these seeds from the nut on the inside of the seed. Got it all down. I'm going to make sunflower butter and start harvesting these things probably at the end of the week. Unemployment front. That's what this video is going to be about today. You know, I did my job search this morning. There's no jobs. You know, I'm 50 years old, man. There are no jobs. And there's even less jobs now than there was like a month ago. And there wasn't any jobs then. But the Tier 5, it seems this is a political hot potato. Everyone seems to think that it's necessary, but nobody wants to commit. I mean, even the Democrats that are introducing these bills really don't want to say much about it, and it's because they're afraid of losing their job in the election. And that's just crazy, you know. Let me tell you something. You lose a job making $250,000 a year. You have enough money saved up to, you know, and you got an education. So what if you lose your job? They should do the right thing. They should do the right thing. If you're not doing the right thing, then you don't deserve your job. If you're doing the right thing, then you deserve your job. And if you lose your job because you're doing the right thing, then you know something, maybe greater things are in store. But these people, these millionaires on Capitol Hill have a lot to lose, and I understand that. I mean, they have millions to lose. Their war investments, their inside trading, because, I mean, they vote in all the bills, so they know what's going to happen. So they got the inside trading little route thing, and they're all multi-millionaires. And a person, you know, say here on boots on the ground, no income, and then, you know, no food every day, and, well, we just don't matter. And but the Tier 5 unemployment is being talked about, but it's mostly on the back burner. And from what I read this morning, these politicians just seem to want to wait until the November elections. But you know, the thing is, you guys, November is the onset of winter. And I know people right now, you guys, that are losing their homes. And there is some help for the unemployed, long-term unemployed people for housing. That is some kind of emergency bill that came in. I can't remember the name of it. I just read about it this morning. But the ironic thing here is you have to be collecting unemployment. And a lot of people who are losing their homes just simply ran out of unemployment. So you're not working. And if you're not working and you're not collecting unemployment, I guess you cannot prove that you're unemployed because you're not collecting unemployment. My question is, for every one person that qualified for unemployment, 2 people did not, because they were 1099 self-employed people mostly, or they were students that get out of college. They can't collect unemployment. They're just unemployed until they find a job. 1 in 7 Americans are in poverty, and that's government numbers. It's a lot more than that, a hell of a lot more than that, because people simply aren't counted. You know, this census thing was just a bunch of bullshit. You know, they're right about 1/3 for the population. About 1/3 of the population they're right on, and everything else they're wrong on. But the Tier 5, you guys, hey, look, I don't like collecting unemployment. I don't like sponging off the government. I'd rather have a freaking job, even if that job doesn't pay much. But you know what? There is no jobs, and for the older worker, for the younger worker, these people are going to have the biggest problems. And of course the wages are just freaking way down. Now this is a monarch butterfly. We're getting ready for the monarch butterfly. We're getting ready for the great migration south. And they come from a spot in Ontario, not far from here probably, by Lake Erie. That's where they originate from. They congregate there rather, and then they make their way down to Mexico, near Mexico City. But these things are everywhere. This has been a great year for these things because there's, well, out in the field here we have the goldenrods, which are supporting a lot of the insect life. And of course, my sunflowers. These guys love my sunflowers. They're a good stop here for nutrition and energy along the way. And same for the bees here. We have lots of bees on these flowers. They are good for the environment every step of their life. And I am going to make sunflower butter.